Eden Savers is actually one of my favorite programs. It's a 6-month program for our residents where we match our residents with a financial coach.
And through that, they go through a 6-month program to where they will meet with our coaches twice a month and kind of go over the ins and outs of financial literacy.
If residents are able to save the maximum amount that we match every month, they can walk away from this program at the end of 6 months with $1,000 in their bank account. And for some of our residents, that can be life-changing.
Something like finances is not taught. It's a systemic challenge where people are just going to not learn how to do investments or budgeting or saving.
These are financial skills that will help our residents kind of not only secure their place in life, but hopefully help them move forward and progress.
What we're trying to do is support our residents meet their financial goals, and that's very individualistic. So someone might be saving to buy a house, someone might just want to budget better. It's really whatever the resident wants to work on, and then we match a coach with them that can help them meet their goals.
Prior to COVID, the program was in person, so volunteer coaches would meet with residents in person at the properties where the residents lived.
And now we're in 2021, getting ready to launch 2022, and we have expanded portfolio-wide.
Prior to COVID, we were only able to target specific sites, whereas once it was virtual, we could recruit residents from any of our properties.
And so it's actually a lot more fun to be able to do it now because we have opened the pool of candidates as well as the pool of knowledge to be able to support the residents through their financial goals in Eden Savers.
Luana, when I first did her kickoff call with her coach, she was super outspoken. We had a lot of laughs, and I could tell her coach was like, this is going to be a really, really fun 6 months. Luana was just ready to go. She had her bank statements ready. We were on the Zoom call. She's like, I'm ready. Let's go. And even at the end of Eden Savers, she emailed me and was like, Annabelle, if you need anyone to talk about how great this program is, I'm your lady.
I didn't know I could save any money, and it made a big difference. And then those people that you see afterwards, that you talk to after you're done with the Eden Savers, I went over my finances and everything with them, and they said that I was doing good, but having asked her there and being able to, communicate with her, and she communicated with me, and it ended up where I could save, So I was blessed to have Astra in my life there.
So there's a resident that participated in our program. We'll call her Joanne. And Joanne was in our Eden Savers program prior to COVID. She completed the 6-month program. She saved the maximum amount. And so she had walked away from the program with her $1,000 in her bank account. And when COVID hit, her job was such that she wasn't able to work. She had to stay home, but she didn't, receive any benefits from work immediately. And so she was really struggling financially. She called us a couple months after the pandemic had started, and she told us how the money that she had saved during the Eden Savers program had really been a lifesaver during that time. She had the cash she needed to buy the food, to pay for some bills, to keep the lights on in her place, all the things that she needed to maintain her stability in housing. So not only had it helped her with her economic mobility in the short term, it really had helped increase her housing stability during a very turbulent time.